Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Daisy Ozum, aka Professional High Priestess. I'm here to do your December monthly reading, okay? For love, career, finances, and just in general. Let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. So, Scorpio is one of my fellow water signs, okay? Scorpio is water, like I said before, ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death, transformation, chaos. A lot of people can't handle Scorpios because anything they touch, they change. They're very transformative. There's 3 levels of Scorpio too. You can get that very vindictive, I'm gonna sting you type of energy, which is very like wicked, okay, and manipulative. You can get the Scorpio that's like very much in their spiritual power, like the Phoenix, who's all about like death, rebirth, and transformation. And then you can have the Scorpio who's not really in their power. There's 3 stages of Scorpio. You should go ahead and look that up. Just Google 3 stages of Scorpio and you can go ahead and read through that. Scorpio rules over the sexual organs as well, okay? They also rule over the occult, magic, darkness, the underworld, etc., right? So, let's see. Like I said, Scorpio ruled by the planet Pluto. Okay, so those are some facts about Scorpio, all right? So, Scorpio, let's get into your energy. Every time I do readings for Scorpios and my personals, it's like the cards come flying out. I don't know what it is. All right, what's going on with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node for the month of December? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Okay, Scorpio, something's going on. Because you see how these cards are just flying out? Let's shuffle again. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. What's going on with Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. I'm going to take Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Scorpio. We just came out of Scorpio season 2. It was heavy. And Mars is in Scorpio now. Mars being the planet of warfare, action, aggression, quick movement, right? So just expect, a lot of intense communication and activities and feelings and things like that. Because Mars used to be the old ruler of Scorpio too, okay? Another card for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Ooh, this is some heavy energy here. So, Scorpio, what I see for you right off the bat, 7 of Cups. So there may have been like some confusion about, you may have been like in a space of confusion. This can also be temptation. This can also be having a lot of options because you see all the different cups and all the different things coming out of all these cups. And then right next to that is like the Lover's card too in the reverse. So I feel like, Scorpio, you may be done with the relationship and you're like, I want to go out and I want to explore and I want to, get over this past pain and heartbreak that I just went through with this 5 of Cups right here, right? I definitely see like there's a breakup happening, okay? And then with the Empress, this can be someone's mother involved, someone's baby mama, or you're just like in that Empress energy where you're like bossing up, focusing on your business, trying to be an entrepreneur, etc. The Empress is a woman who's very fertile. A lot of the times they say it's like a pregnancy. Someone could be pregnant, okay? But she's a woman who's very fertile and abundant. Then we have the 2 of Wands here. A lot of people are getting this 2 of Wands energy. I feel like it could have been the residue from that Aries full moon that we had a while back, but also going into Sagittarius season, people, and this retrograde that we just had. I think people are really like, you know what? A lot of stuff is coming from the surface. A lot of things I need to change. I'm breaking down situations and I need to move forward, especially because it's right here under this Lover's card. So I feel like there was a breakup or a situation happened and now you're like, you know what? I'm out looking for other options now. With the 7 of Cups here. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, there could have been like a financial loss, okay? Maybe some financial mismanagement, maybe someone stole or something like that. But this is also like the turning down a new solid beginning with someone. Maybe someone wanted to like get married or have kids or something like that. And you're like, nah, I'm good, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's go ahead and jump in with the Morgan Greer to clarify. Let's see. Can you please clarify the 5 of Cups? Clarify the 5 of Cups for Scorpio. Okay, what's the Lover's card for Scorpio? What's the Lovers? Okay, what's the Empress for Scorpio? And what is the Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio? Ooh, yeah. What's the 7 of Cups for Scorpio? What's the 7 of Cups for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. What's the 7 of Cups for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio. I feel like Maybe someone was trying to pull the wool over your eyes with the Seven of Cups. They were trying to confuse you, and that made you really angry. And there could have been an argument here. You could be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They can take you there. They really can, especially them Geminis. Okay, and then the Lover's card is clarified by the Page of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is the breakdown of a relationship or a union. You're like, I'm done with this, because the Empress is here with the World card, okay? So this can be maybe someone just like, oh, I'm pregnant all of a sudden to keep you in a relationship, right? Because the World came in the reverse, and that's like unsuccessful, like closing of a cycle. But this is very karmic right here, this situation that I'm seeing with the World in the reverse. Because remember, the World is all about lessons of Saturn with this Empress here. So it could be that you're not learning your lesson, because with the Two of Wands here, it's like you're going out, you're picking a new path. You're figuring out what decision to make about what path you should take, right? Because there's that fork in the road, okay? But I feel like with this World in reverse, it's like something's blocking you from being fully able to move forward into your new path. What's the Two of Wands? What's the Two of Wands for Scorpio? Yeah, with the Queen of Swords right here. So there's a woman involved in this situation with this Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse is like a sociopath, very bitchy, very mean. You see her with that sword, she don't care, right? And she's trying to block you from, moving forward to your next path, or you're trying to get away from this Queen of Swords, or vice versa. You can be the Queen of Swords, and you're having to tap into that energy because, this situation is done for and you're ready to move forward. You have no more love for this person or this situation, especially with the Lovers here in the reverse. Okay, so now this Five of Cups being clarified by the Ace of Swords, I feel like there was a lot of lies, backstabbing, and deception in this situation. And then you got some mental clarity and you realize, wow, this is not what I thought it was, with the Seven of Cups being here too. Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords, yeah, there was definitely some lies, trickery, deception, manipulation in the situation, Scorpio. Okay? And you got some mental clarity and you're like, I'm cutting this shit out. I'm good. I'm gone. I'm picking a new path with the Two of Wands. And then with this Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I honestly feel like someone may have lost a job or got fired, or someone's having some financial difficulties, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is all about like being fired, the loss of a job. This can also be like a ruined reputation professionally, okay? So I don't know what's going on with you, Scorpio. I also feel like maybe this situation with this person that you were in, there could have been some financial mismanagement here, okay? That caused someone to like lose money, right? I also feel like there could have been a lot of arguments about like third-party situations, outside people, maybe even families involved. Someone's mom was getting involved in this situation, okay? And causing conflict and chaos and strife. What's this Empress? What's the Empress? Yeah, with the Star card. I think someone's pregnant. Because the Star card too can also be about a pregnancy, right? New life, new beginnings. But it could also be that maybe you want to heal a situation with this Empress energy. Maybe this is someone from your past who you feel like you have unfinished business with, right? With the World card in reverse, and you want to go back and close out these cycles and do right. And maybe this Queen of Swords was stopping you from doing that. She was blocking your path for a minute. Okay? Let's see. Yeah. To find out what it means. Tower card in the reverse. So there definitely was like some chaos going on in this situation. And I feel like you're ready. You're either trying to avoid this Tower moment, because this is on top of the Page of Cups. You're either trying to avoid telling this person you don't want to be with them anymore. You want to move on to someone else. Or this Tower already happened and now you're rebuilding from the chaos in the situation that happened. Okay. So, take it how it resonates, Scorpio. But I for sure feel like, yeah, this situation here is going to really require you to rest, to really process. Think about the part that you played, okay? How the situation came to be and what is going to be different moving forward, okay? As you move forward, all right? The Tower too is also Scorpio energy, Scorpio and Aries energy, right? Destruction, chaos, renewal, okay? What is this Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay, so when I see the Queen of Pentacles together with the Devil card, this is like a witch doctor. So also, there could have been some spell work involved, especially with this Queen of Swords being here, okay? Because when this Queen of Swords is in reverse, this is someone who can be very like vindictive and manipulative, and yes, she would use spell work. So I see, because this is all Pentacles right here, you could be dealing with the Capricorn with the Devil card, but what I see here is someone's losing money because someone is either doing spell work, or they have to pay somebody, or they let go of something toxic and they're recovering now, Yeah. Something's going on with you, Scorpio, and it's intense. This Queen of Pentacles is looking the other way though from this devil energy. So it could also be that maybe you have this, it could be two women here that you are like going between, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. The Empress can also be the Queen of Pentacles here too. Take it how it resonates. The Queen of Pentacles can also be like a mother, but she's someone who's solid. She's sturdy. She's a mother, a wife, a good home taker, very nurturing. Okay. And I feel like you may have had to make a decision. Someone had to make a decision between this Queen of Swords, who was mental mind games, cussing you out, making you feel bad about yourself, and this Queen of Pentacles who's giving you love and stability and happiness. Take it how it resonates. But this Devil card right in between these two women tells me that there definitely was some spell work involved, maybe to stop you from going to this Queen of Pentacles, to stop you from, going to this Empress, right? Who I really feel like the Queen of Pentacles is the Empress right here. And I also feel like it's backfiring on this person though. It is. It's going to backfire on their career and their finances. But I feel like you really want to like maybe reconcile with this Empress and have a new beginning with her, especially with the World card being here in reverse. Okay, Scorpio. So let's get into your numerology messages. Please give us 3 messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. 3 messages for Scorpio. All right, we got your 3 messages. Scorpio, your card came out, Rebirth. This for me is like the Death card too, okay? Because the Death card in the tarot is card of Scorpio. It's all about rebirth, transformation. So you got Rebirth. You got Adventure. Whoa, whoa. And you got Spirituality. Yeah, Scorpio, I really feel like this situation, especially with the Devil card here and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there was some spell work involved in this situation, but this is calling you to tap into your higher spiritual knowing, your higher spiritual gifts, right? Your ancestors, your way showers, your guides. Adventure, I feel like you're with this 2 of Wands here, you're about to set off on a new adventure, especially after dealing with this Queen of Swords. You're like, I'm done with this craziness and I'm here to move forward. I'm ready for a new adventure. Okay. And then Rebirth. Yeah, you're going through a transformation process, Scorpio. So, especially with this Tower being here, the Tower is also the 16th card in the tarot deck. So these go right hand in hand with each other. Okay, Scorpio, I definitely feel like you're going through a Tower moment, but this is for your highest good to really put you into that spiritual transformation. I feel a lot of spiritual energy here for sure, especially with the Star card. The Star card is all about supernatural healing, hope, and renewal and faith. Okay, with the Devil card here, yeah, healing from this Devil energy, because the craziest thing is it goes the Devil, number 15, the Tower, number 16, and the Star, number 17. So after being in Devil energy, addictions, codependency, toxicity, someone doing negative work on you, spell work to block your abundance and finances, right, to block you from this Queen of Pentacles, right, from you being this Queen of Pentacles, being a single self-sufficient, a solid, sturdy, self-sufficient woman who has her money together, right? You have to go through a Tower, which is like the breakdown and destruction of this situation, or something happened because of this, right? Now you're going into the Star energy of healing, okay? Yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's get into your crystal messages. Crystal messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Crystal messages for Scorpio. Crystal messages for Scorpio. You see, every time I do Scorpio, the cards just come flying, yo. I don't know. Maybe I'm an honorary Scorpio. My Pluto's in Scorpio. Maybe that's why. So, right here. Clear quartz, illumination. Wow. This goes exactly, it's right, and it fell right on top of this spirituality card. Right next to the Star card. In the affirmation, I always seek the path of most light. As I connect with my higher consciousness, I lift the energy of everything around me. Okay, clear quartz. There you go. And this is exactly what I was saying earlier. Scorpio, this situation happened to really put you on that path of spirituality. Because sometimes when Scorpio's not on that path, you guys generate a lot of chaos and attract a lot of chaotic people because you're not like understanding the power of your energy. Okay, and too many people are tapping into your field. Okay. Nothing else can compare. Then we got Ruby Zoisite. It says, follow your bliss. The affirmation here is, as I follow my bliss, all doors open for me. Wonderful opportunities come my way. And I really honestly feel like this is going right in alignment with this 2 of Wands, okay? What's your new path? And then this 8 of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles, really focusing on putting those in the upright, like getting your finances and your money back together after dealing with this situation with this Devil energy. Okay, and then I see yellow jasper, optimism, being optimistic about your situation, and that came out right on top of the 5 of Cups and the rebirth. So really going through that mourning process, that sadness process, okay, and then like, okay, what did I learn from this? How do I be more optimistic about my situation, and then pushing forward through that rebirth. And the affirmation for yellow jasper, it says, I am a positive person. When I find things to appreciate, the universe sends me more things to appreciate. Yes. So also, because sometimes Scorpio can get too much in the depths of that depression, because it is a very intense water sign. Water signs can be very emotional. So saying, be more optimistic about your situation, that things are going to be changing for the better. Okay. All right, Scorpio. That's what I have for you for this month. If you need a personal reading, contact me. I'll be following up with your lunar eclipse in Capricorn reading, and then also your 2020 forecast. All right. Have a great day.